Who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man with a name entity? Because that's what I'm trying to find out right now, Judge. Who are you speaking with? The name entity or the flesh and blood?
I'm speaking to the person that's talking to me right now.
I demand to be released on my own recognizance. Who are you trying to conversate with? The name entity or the flesh and blood man?
When I talk, you listen.
We've got two absolutely wild sovereign citizen court hearings for you today, so try not to lose too many brain cells. This one gets intense. The first guy we're diving into is a criminal who flat out refuses to give his name, calls himself an entity, and completely unravels in front of the judge. Honestly, it's like he skipped Law 101 and invented his own rules. Seriously though, I want to know what you think. Is this confidence, confusion, or just pure chaos? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's jump right into this heated court hearing.
Hold on. Mr. Strickland, can you hear me?
This is the judge.
Okay, Mr. Strickland.
Open the door.
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
You don't want to hear me.
Sir, can you hear me?
What?
Mr. Strickland, this is Magistrate William Burden. Good morning. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Do you want to speak with an attorney?
Who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man with a name entity? Because that's what I'm trying to find out right now, Judge. Who are you speaking with? The name entity or the flesh and blood?
I'm speaking to the person that's talking to me right now.
I am executive of the name entity. That's who you're talking to right now. Do you understand? I am the executor of the name entity. I demand to be released on my own recognizance. I have right here, Judge. You see this, Judge? And then I also have a UCC1 in the name entity. So y'all trying to run a lien on the name, that's illegal. Who are you trying to conversate with? The name entity or the flesh and blood man?
You tell me.
I demand to be released on my own reconnaissance. I have a UCC1 here. I've laid claim to the name entity through the Secretary of State and the federal government. Here it is right here, the Secretary of State, just
okay. Sir,
it's right here, Lincoln. To the flesh and blood or the name
Sir, whether I'm talking to the flesh and blood or name entity, I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. Do either of you want to speak to an attorney?
No, sir.
Okay.
And I don't consent to an attorney. I don't consent to be in no hearing.
Sir, I just asked you one question. I just need one answer.
And I don't consent.
Okay, I know that.
So who are you speaking with? The flesh and blood man or the name entity?
I'm speaking to both of y'all. I'm speaking to both of y'all at the same time. How about that?
I'm really loving this judge so far. He's sharp and witty, but these Zoom court hearings are driving me insane. The defendants just talk over the judge like it's an open mic night, showing zero respect, and there's absolutely no order in the courtroom. I mean, can't we just mute this guy? Zoom might be fine for work meetings, but for court, it's pure chaos. Let me know what you think about Zoom courtrooms, because honestly, I believe these hearings should be in person. There's just no control here. Now, let's jump back into the madness.
You can't.
Now, sir, I know you want me to release you.
Here it is.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Here.
Are you gonna let me talk? Sir?
Sir?
Are you gonna let me talk? I got some questions for you.
I'm here without consent.
Put the paperwork down, sir.
Don't consent to this.
I know you don't consent to this. You want the court to release you, is that correct?
Yeah.
Want to release you, the entity, or the person in the flesh? Which one?
Flesh and blood man. I own the entity, so it's going to be released anyway.
All right, now.
For UCC1, everything.
If you don't, when I talk, you listen.
I am.
If you don't want to talk to an attorney and you don't want to be arraigned today, we're going to put you over to tomorrow. You understand that?
So we already been through this? I am the executive of the account.
Okay. Have a good day, sir.
Let me know if you lost any brain cells from that first hearing, because I'm pretty sure the guy was either mentally unwell or completely living in his own reality. Either way, let's move on to an even more heated sovereign citizen case. This one's a real gem. She goes full drama mode, pulling the classic I don't understand routine like it's some magical get-out-of-jail-free card. Instead of just paying a simple traffic ticket, she decides to explode on the judge, and trust me, it's pure theater. Let me know what you think, and let's dive right in.
Ms. Phillips, please state your name.
Shannon Phillips, the natural woman. On the
Okay,
record and for the record, and let the record reflect. Can you guys hear me?
Very
It's saying I
loudly.
have an unstable connection. Okay. Just making sure.
So on October 9th, defendant was found in contempt of court. So that still stands. Ma'am, you can choose not to have counsel if you want, but you need to understand that you can get up to 90 days on the contempt of court matter. Do you understand that?
I do not understand any charges. I only understand universal law and the right to live in peace and to live as I intend to.
But given that she doesn't understand,
Was never let in, just like now. You administering the trust without consent.
I'm not going to be.
I'm having a bad connection. It's going in
I'm
and out. I'm
going to
not
be
hearing nothing
releasing
you
the
all are
public
saying.
defender's office from this case because I don't think she fully understands the consequences of her actions, and so she will continue to have the public defender.
I don't need a public defender, Judge Washington.
Ma'am, I asked you a simple question and you did not answer the question in a way that makes me feel comfortable that you don't understand that you understand the laws of the state.
You all are speaking legalese. You all are speaking legalese. For me to say I understand the charges gives you all permission to administer the trust.
Okay.
I don't understand the charges.
Which is why you will not.
And I do not need counsel. I don't need representation.
Your request is denied, ma'am. You will have representation. All right. Mr. Lebo, do you know what your client wants to do?
Oh my goodness. This is
the charges?
You cannot make me have an attorney.
Well, actually, I can, ma'am.
Like, this is insane.
Well, I don't think it's me that's being insane.
I seriously cannot stand these Zoom court hearings. Like, what even is this? The judge's only defense in this entire mess seems to be firing back with smart remarks at the defendant, and honestly, I feel her pain. What has the courtroom even become? At one point, the judge appoints this woman an attorney, and she has the audacity to yell at him, and guess what? No consequences. None. It just doesn't make sense to me. I know I already ranted about this earlier in the video, but these Zoom court hearings really get under my skin. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive into the rest of it.
I can handle my own affairs. I don't need your public defender. All I'm trying to do is get the case settled. That's all. This has been going on for so long. A waste of time and money, honestly.
Mr. Barnett, is there an offer?
There is an offer for the civil infraction and expired plate.
Your Honor, I'd be happy to go into a break-in with Ms. Phillips and explain that to her.
Right. I will let you do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Assistant Public Defender Davi Liebe on behalf of Ms. Phillips. Ms. Phillips, could you unmute and state your name, ma'am?
Shannon Phillips, the natural woman.
Lebo, where are we with this, please?
Your Honor, I did have a discussion with Ms. Phillips. I did attempt to explain the importance of representation, why the court has asked that she have an attorney in this matter, as well as conveyed Mr. Barnett's offer. Ms. Phillips indicated to me that she still opposes having an attorney. Additionally, indicated to me that she is not, at this time, wanting to accept the offer of an expired plate.
Well, I think the offer was for a civil infraction of something different.
I believe was the civil plate infraction.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
It's improper plate.
What was the offer again, Mr. Barnett?
It was the civil infraction of having an expired plate.
All right, thank you. And not the criminal, not the
Correct.
criminal infraction. Okay. So, Ms. Phillips, that's correct. You're rejecting that offer.
The offer of what? He didn't offer anything.
Ms. Phillips, he just told you that he's offering,
Am I not hearing something?
he just told you that he's offering you the civil infraction of expired plate as opposed to the criminal offense of expired plate. One carries
Okay,
a,
but according to the Supreme Court, traffic infractions are not a crime. The People versus Battle. So what criminal infraction? And I would just like for the case to be dismissed. One, because your who was it, Officer Hannah, and 3 more officers were surrounding my vehicle, pulling my door handles, threatening to pull me out of my vehicle.
Miss Phillips, I'm going to advise
I don't
you
even
not
have the
discuss
vehicle
this further.
anymore.
This woman desperately needs an attorney. Like, immediately. She's out here giving away key details during this hearing that could seriously sway a jury when this goes to trial, because it is going to trial. I get that she thinks she knows everything, but honestly, why not just pay the $175 ticket and move on with her life? That's such a small price to avoid this level of chaos. These sovereign citizens, man, they're just so difficult. It's like they go out of their way to make things worse for themselves and everyone else. This is such a massive waste of time. She could have paid the ticket and been done with it, but nope. Let me know what you think. Would you fight this hard over a ticket? Are there any sovereign citizens watching this video? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's dive back in.
Ms. Phillips, I'll take that as a rejection of the offer.
Okay, so what's the offer? I didn't tell him anything.
Mr. Lebo?
Right, y'all just hate to hear the truth. Y'all just want to do what y'all want to do.
Ma'am, if you don't stop yelling out in court, you've already been held in contempt before. I'm going to hold you in contempt and give you 10 days in jail. Do you understand? Mr. Lebo, do you know what your client would want to do?
I do not, Your Honor. I did have a discussion with her, but she did not convey to me a desire to participate in that conversation.
All right. Then if she's not telling you, I will set it for a trial date.
Ms. Phillips, Your Honor, I would perhaps ask the court to consider a competency referral.
Nothing is wrong with me, you all. I am perfectly fine. I can handle my own affairs. Nothing is wrong with me.
I see you're doing so well so far. You're almost going to jail on a traffic offense.
And I do want to know that I did attempt to explain to Ms. Phillips why her understanding of the case law regarding traffic offenses was inaccurate, but that was not a productive conversation.
I could see why it wasn't productive. So I don't know that she meets the level of incompetence to the standard that you're indicating. That if you want a referral, because you've talked to her and that's where you are, I will refer her for a competency. If she doesn't participate in that, then she'll be found in contempt or have to go to jail to get it done. So her behavior here today is obviously taking her down a very dark path. Hopefully she can change her mind and do something appropriate. So you either want to have a trial, ma'am, or you want to actually accept an offer. So those are your options.
We could take it to trial. We could take it to trial. We could take it to trial.
This jury trial is not going to end well for her at all. The jury is going to listen to her talk for about 5 minutes and immediately rule against her. It honestly feels like she's doing everything possible to lose. Not only does she make herself look uninformed, but that whole arrogant, I know better than everyone attitude just makes her completely unlikable. When you walk into court with that kind of energy, you're basically sealing your own fate. The judge, the jury, even people watching at home are all going to think the same thing. This is a no-brainer that I genuinely can't wait to see how this plays out. Let me know if you want to see the jury trial once it's posted, because I can definitely upload that, and I'm guessing it's going to be a total train wreck. That's going to wrap up this breakdown. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you enjoyed this wild ride and want more reactions like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I also want to hear your thoughts. Do you think she has any chance of winning her case? And let me know how you feel about Zoom court hearings, because I honestly don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or not, but I think they need to go. They're a waste of time, constantly get rescheduled, and just create chaos. Thanks again for watching and take care.